So y'all check this out, right? I just did this reading, and I started to upload the reading because I originally did it for YouTube. But as I was saving it, I was meditating on the cards. I was still meditating on the cards. And just all of a sudden, just a whole lot of information just started to come in, right? A lot of information that I felt that was valuable that um, I didn't put in the in that video. So I said, you know what? I gotta come on. I gotta come out here and do a separate video. You know. But basically, the reading was about black people who are who have been heavily indoctrinated into Christianity. All right. The first card that came out, because I used the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot deck, was the Mambo Congo. That represents in traditional tarot the Queen of Cups. However, Mambo Congo, she gets a little more deep, all right, because she starts to tell you who you are and what you're here for and what you're about, okay? And when she came out in a reverse state, all right? And because the question was about religion, that really let me know why she came out in a reverse state, all right? When she comes out in a reverse state, she's representing a very, very religious person or a very, very religious group of people who are of color. All right, that is one of her characteristics. Okay, she corresponds with the moon. All right, and she's telling me that black people who have been heavily indoctrinated into Christianity don't even believe in their own religion. Okay, because when it comes down to it and they're tested, they will follow fear. They will follow fear. All right. And that made me think about this COVID-19 madness, all right? And we still got these people walking around here in masks looking foolish. Looking foolish, yes, I said it, all right? Because you're relying on what man told you what's going on and what's taking place, opposed to your God. You are denying yourself. You are denying yourself, all right? You are denying yourself. So that's what it made me think about when the Congo Mambo came alive in my reading. This is what she was telling me. All right? She said, you people do not know who you are. You think you know. You talk a good game. And that was represented by um, the Knight of Swords, who is the Rada. Who is he? He's the Rada Prince and the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot deck. I'm going to list all the cards in the below, all right? But this is someone who talks a good game. They can preach, they can read the Bible. They read, they learn. They are capable of learning from books. You understand? But they are lacking in faith. So they're good talkers, they're good preachers, you understand? But they're lacking in faith. They're lacking in their own faith. You guys are being tested and don't even know that you're being tested, and a lot of you are failing, all right? So the outcome is dreadful. Not only that, the outcome is deadly, because as a result of that, a lot of losses are being incurred because of the simple fact that you choose to follow your faith opposed to your guidance. No, let me say that again. You choose to follow what you believe opposed to your guides. Your guides are trying to reach out to you and they're trying to get you to change your perception. But they say you love abuse and you love pain. And that was represented by the Eight of Swords, which was Simbi Rada, that came out reverse. They say you people love pain. You love torture because you're not learning. You are not learning. It's just like you're stuck in a cycle. generational curses. That comes up with Congo Mambo. So you're living your curse. You're living your curse, and guess what? That same curse, you're going to take it and you're going to instill it into your children, and you're going to teach them to instill it into their children, and so on and so on and so on. The curse never ends. There's sorrow, a lot of sorrow going on as a result of you following what you believe, opposed to attempting to transcend and go beyond the physical and to get in touch with your higher self. Okay? They say you do not realize who you are. You think you do, but you do not realize who you are. The path that you're walking is not your path, and that is the reason why you are experiencing so much losses. You're experiencing so much sicknesses, because that path that you're on, it does not belong to you. This person, or whoever wrote this book, all right, this is not your God. This is not your way of life. Your God looks like you. All right? Your God looks like you. Your God looks like you. So basically, it was also being said that, as I mentioned, there are a lot of delays on the path that they are walking. They're experiencing a lot of limitations. There's a lot of manipulation going on with them, a lot of vampirism. They're not experiencing any peace because they're on a path that does not belong to them. There's no peace in their home. There's no peace in their life, because everywhere they turn, there is some type of restriction. How you doing? Some type of restriction. Something that is stopping them from moving forward. And they still don't get it. They still continue to repeat the same behavior, the same cycle. So they're stuck in a cycle. They continue to repeat the same cycle. If they die in this cycle, guess what? When they come back, they're going to be in this same cycle of sorrow, of loss, of deception. And in the process of you being stuck in this cycle of religion, okay, you're also losing a lot of vital energy. You're losing a lot of creative energy, which means there will be no wish fulfillment for you, which came up with Madame La Lune, the Nine of Cups in traditional tarot. All right? There will be no wish fulfillment for you. And then let me tell you guys what happened. Like, you already know. If you work with energy, you know energy is not lost. It is only transferred, transformed, so on and so forth. But it's never lost. Even when you burn a piece of paper, you have ashes. Those ashes, they don't go away. Even if you wet them, they don't go away. They still be on your fingers. It just turns into dust, mud, just like dirt. All right. So with that being said, whatever energy that you guys lose in fuckery and bullshit, and this bullshit ass religion, it's going to be picked up by those who are walking that path that is straight and narrow. That's in your book. The straight and narrow path, not the path that is big, that's broad. No. Those who are walking the straight and narrow path, regardless of what anybody else say, think, or do, they're going to collect all of that energy, and they're going to come up on you. They're going to come up on you. Mambo Congo wants y'all, the mother of creation, wants you motherfuckers to wake the hell up. What the fuck was that? I hope that was just my hair. Huh. Wants you motherfuckers to wake the fuck up. That's what she wants. And y'all need to do it quick. Because regardless if you are willing to accept it or not, the fact is, you are the earth's, the universe's clairvoyance. You are the necromancers. Yes, because you have the ability to go within deeply and reconnect with your past and those from the past, deities, spirits, ancestors, so on and so forth, in order to get answers, come back with those answers and heal. So, which also means that you are the natural healers of the earth. The natural healers of the earth. But you're not going to be able to do that caught up in Christianity. You're going to be always depending on your preacher. Whoever it is you give your money and your time and your energy to, that's who you're going to have to rely on for whatever knowledge or whatever it is that you need. And if there are, that's why so much shit that be going on in the church and with church people. That's why. Because y'all living a fucking lie. That is not your way. That is not your way. It's okay to let go. It is okay. Let me tell you, when you let go, so many other divine paths are going to open up for you. And you'll never see life like you saw it before. All the blessings that's been waiting for you, they're going to be right there. They're going to be right there. Everything that you want but don't have because you can't get it, because you're stunted, you're limited, because your very own beliefs have you stuck. All that shit, all them problems gonna come to an end. And you'll be able to manifest whatever you want. You won't have to worry about going to ask people for shit or borrowing money from people or begging or doing none of that shit. You understand? Your light bill being late or your lights being turned off or you can't make it. How the fuck you pay tithes to a church? I know a brother I used to work with, and we made pretty good money at this job. We worked in the airport, and man, he was faithful to the church. That bro was going to church every Sunday. He had like 5 or 6 children. He was a nice dude too, and he was paying big tithes. That motherfucker was about to be homeless. I said to him, I said, how the fuck you about to be homeless and you paying the church all these tithes? That don't make no fucking sense to me. How foolish can you be? How the fuck can you be paying all this money to the church, right? Then you go to the fucking church and say, hey, I'm about to get kicked out, me and my 5 children and my wife. Okay, all right, me and my 5 children and my wife, we about to get kicked out. Can you help me? And they tell you, we can't help you. You get denied. Man, if that shit happened to me and I had to go to church and they denied me, I'm leaving the whole entire fucking religion. That is enough to let me know that you motherfuckers got some shit with y'all. That is enough to let me know that. I ain't no fool. And I don't believe in wasting time and energy. Hell no. Hell no. But y'all need to get y'all black asses out the church. I'm telling you right now. Y'all need to get y'all black asses out the church. Stay in your house and realize that your temple is right here. This is, y'all see, right here. This is where your temple is. Carry your ass in another room. Get your house in order. So that way there will be no disturbances. Carry your ass in the next room. And focus inward. And connect with the divine within. Let go of the fuckery, y'all. It's time. Some shit going down. Some shit going down with the church. They got y'all all over the place. They manipulating the shit out of y'all. Even other Christians don't stop wearing masks. Some Christians have stopped wearing masks. They're like, fuck this shit. If I die, I die. How the fuck I'm gonna eat this hamburger in this restaurant if I don't take this mask off? You know what I'm saying? I be going up in the stores. I don't even really, for real, I don't even go nowhere like that. I stay in my yard. I don't even go. If I can send other people to get things for me or whatever, or call and have shit delivered, that's what I do. I don't go nowhere. I stay in my house because I ain't got time for the fuckery. You understand? When I go up in the store, I'm not wearing no mask. The first motherfucker I see, whether he white, black, or gray, and he ain't got no mask on, I'm taking my shit off too. Don't say nothing to me. Don't say nothing to me. What the fuck you trying to silence me for? What the fuck you trying to silence me for? Come on. What the fuck you trying to silence me for? Yo, I just came on to just vent a little bit about that. There are some things that I'm very passionate about, you know. I should probably speak more on those things, and those are usually topic dealing with my people, my family. You understand? And I try a lot to, I don't know, I guess tame it or keep it within because I get really passionate about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, because when it awakens and I see the bullshit that's going on, it makes me angry, y'all. And I get tired of being mad. I get tired of being mad. So I just be trying to focus on other things. Well, something just told me to ask that question this morning. I asked that question. And the answer that I got, it just woke up some old fucking memories. Y'all know I used to be a Hebrew Israelite, right? Don't tell nobody. I went through many different religions just to get where I'm at right now. And I learned a lot, let me tell you. I learned a lot, yes. I still have a lot of respect for some aspects of that religion, you know, like how they, you know, like as far as like family. Ooh, you know, you see that be? As far as like family, how they, you know, uh, the respect that they have for family and stuff and culture. You know, I love that about them. You know, I took a little bit of everything from every religion I went to. I took some of everything from it. But that's the whole thing. You don't get stuck though. You got to keep it moving because you got to understand religion is just a stop. This is where we go and we kind of like learn, we get things from it. And then when we get to that point where we're stuck and we're not getting the answers, and I know y'all know y'all not getting some fucking answers. Like, how the fuck was a woman taken from a man's rib, right? How was a man's rib? How was a woman formed from a man's rib? But today, any woman that is born is coming out of her mother's vagina. You know what I'm saying? You never seen that shit happen again, and nobody ever witnessed that. You understand? And it's not scientifically possible. You understand? But we got a lot of people that don't want to think for themselves. And they rather follow bullshit and look dumb, and they will sit up there and argue with you about dumb shit. I ain't doing that. I ain't arguing with nobody about no dumb shit. Like I said, I don't believe in wasting time, and I don't believe in energy. Whatever I do gotta benefit me. It gotta benefit me. If it ain't benefit me, honey, you better believe I am not fucking with it. Not fucking with it. So that's my vent today. Thank you guys for checking in with me. All right, peace.